While prices have remained high for pecan producers, wet weather and disease have cut into their yields over the past couple of years.
Now, Damon Jones tells us how this year's crop is shaping up and the things producers need to be on the lookout for.
It's no secret that Georgia has been the top pecan producing state over the past few years, reaching more than 100 million pounds back in 2012. With that kind of market impact, events like this field day in Baxley are vital as it gives growers an update on the industry as well as tips on how to manage their orchard. And while the proper fungicide program is important, there are other things that can be done to minimize disease.
Variety selection, pruning, hedging, opening up the orchard, taking vegetation out from around the edges of the orchard to get better airflow. All those things reduce scab pressure.
That's been a major problem for producers over the past couple of years, as heavy rains during the growing season have washed away their fungicide. That means this year growers are spending more money to make sure their yields are back to normal.
Crop looks pretty good. I think our growers were on top of scab this year. We spent a lot of money. We sprayed a lot of fungicide this year, probably more than we needed to. But growers were kind of scared because they've had losses the last 2 years. But I think overall we've got a decent crop. We won't lose as many to scab this year, and I think unless we have a real problem here, I think we should have a decent crop coming into harvest.
Despite a few hiccups, pecans remain one of the fastest growing crops in the agricultural industry, largely because the prices have remained high. And it's not just one type of farmer looking to get into the business.
We've definitely seen more people jumping into the pecan industry recently. And they may be jumping into it on a small scale and up on a larger scale of thousands of acres. But there's a lot of new interest from individuals, like I say, on a very small scale, and then from investment groups looking at very large acreage of pecans.
And the prices have remained steady because of the demands overseas, especially in China. It's a market that isn't likely to dry up anytime soon.
Yeah, most of the market for pecans, what's really driving the pecan market right now is the export market. And that continues to look really good. We really, unless something were to happen politically, we don't see anything really hurting that at this point.
And even better news is that domestic consumption is also on the rise, a trend the industry has been waiting a long time for. And that's been pretty evident recently as both state and national commissions have placed an emphasis on getting their message out to the public.
Yes, marketing is a big focus of certainly the Georgia Pecan Commodity Commission and the pecan industry in general. The Georgia Commission is indeed working on a lot of marketing areas and helping with that. The Georgia Pecan Growers Association is doing work there too. And also the movement for the federal marketing order for pecans is aimed at helping to increase that domestic consumption.
Reporting from Baxley, I'm Damon Jones for the Georgia Farm Monitor.